nationalist rally in the history of UK with anti-immigration slogans. Keeping the fear-mongering headlines aside, the main question is, who is this rally really targeting? To understand this, let's look at the leader of the rally and the slogans of his supporters. This rally is led by Tommy Robinson, perceived as an anti-Islamic activist. But before we brand him as a racist and fascist, watch his response to Leicester riots and also listen to his praises for Hindu and Sikh communities after his visits to temples and gurudwaras in the UK.
And then I travelled the country, going to Hindu temples and Sikh temples to listen and learn about how they're tackling the grooming issue and what they're doing. And I remember the journalist asked me, what do you think of what's happening here? I said, it's absolutely brilliant for the Sikhs and for the Hindus. Who's doing this for us? Who's educating the white?
And now, let's decode the main slogans at the rally. We want Britain back. The British is keen to protect their culture before it's too late. Hinduism, being the world's oldest civilization, we totally understand this sentiment of culture. That's why Indians have always integrated beautifully into the British culture. That's how we celebrate Diwali, but never miss Christmas parties. Save our kids. British are deeply worried about the crime that is being committed by the illegal immigrants who are allowed into the country without proper screening. And they are furious with the vote bank politics that is blocking strict punishments to the grooming gangs. Tommy Robinson has publicly urged the British to learn from Hindu and Sikh communities on how we teach our girls to protect themselves from the grooming gangs. And then the last but the most anxious slogan, send them home. They are referring to the mass uncontrolled immigration that is putting pressure on NHS, public resources, housing, whatnot. Who is taking the hit? Working class Britons and homeless families. Just look at the numbers, they don't lie. So let's be clear, this rally is not against Indians. It is frustration with the government. We should never live with the fear of racism because we are valued, we are respected, and so we must continue to empower this country with much more confidence and pride. Why would anyone want to lose the backbone of NHS, the powerhouse of UK's economy, and the diaspora with almost zero crime rate? Even if they make a mistake of losing us, I'm sure they would regret and request us to come back again. You know what I mean.